Hi everyone, welcome to Think IAS. We are here again with the video series for UPSC Prelims 2021. Today, we will be talking about zoonotic disease. We may not be absolutely certain about the origin of COVID-19, but what we know for a fact is that most human disease causing pathogens came from animals. When I say most, I mean over 60% of them. According to a report published by UNEP and International Livestock Research Institute, about 60% of the known infectious disease in humans and 75% of all emerging infectious disease are zoonotic. A zoonosis is any disease or infection that is naturally transmissible from vertebrate animals to humans. Zoonosis may be bacterial, it can be viral, parasitic, or may involve unconventional agents. Animals can sometimes appear healthy even when they are carrying germs that can even make people sick depending upon the disease. All recent epidemics have their origin in animals. For example, the extremely fatal Ebola virus in West Africa was transmitted either from the bats or non-human primates. The severe acute respiratory syndrome or SARS epidemic was caused by civet cats, and the Middle Eastern respiratory syndrome or MERS came from camels. Even the root of influenza or the common flu can be found in birds and pigs. And HIV came from monkeys, and the list goes on and on. Yet zoonotic is different and can be differ in way to be transmitted. Dog owners are conscious that their pets need vaccination against rabies, as rabies is spread among humans through a bite of infected dog. This is called direct transmission. Similarly, influenza, which can be transmitted through air, or SARS, which may be acquired by meat handlers directly from the animals, are examples of direct transmission. So we can say direct transmission is when human acquire an animal disease straight from the infected animal. In contrast, disease can also be delivered to human through the intermediatory or vectors. Here, the vector, like a mosquito, is just transporting the pathogen, but the mosquito does not get infected. Zika fever is one such example where mosquito may have first introduced the virus to humans from monkeys, or the African sleeping sickness, the microbe of which is transported by tsetse fly from wild and domesticated animals to infect humans. Now we have to talk about COVID-19 pandemic. It is another example of zoonotic disease which broke out in China's Wuhan district in December 2019. It was declared as pandemic by WHO in March 2020. COVID-19 is caused by virus SARS-CoV-2. Now we have to talk about the anthrogenic factors which can cause zoonotic disease. So the first factor is increased use of wildlife. Exploitation of wildlife for hunting, harvesting of wild animals for meat and research or medical purposes can bring humans in close contact with the wild animals, thus increasing the risk of zoonotic disease emergence. Second is the changes in the food supply chain. The popularity of food product with animal source and the need of immediate delivery to consumers is driving major changes in the food supply chain. Third factor is the increased demand for animal protein. This has encouraged the intensification and industrialization of animal production, wherein a large number of genetically similar animals are bred in for higher productivity. Fourth factor is the intense and unsustainable farming. When we talk about intensive farm setting cause animals to be raised in close proximity to each other, characterized by poor waste management. This makes them more vulnerable to infections, which can further lead to emergence of zoonotic disease. Last but not the least is the use of antimicrobials. High use of antimicrobials in farm settings is contributing to the burden of antimicrobial resistance. As a result, centered treatment becomes ineffective, infections persist, and may spread to others. Now, as we have learned about zoonotic disease, so here we have a question for you. Which of the following factors can lead to the emergence of zoonotic disease? First, intensive farming. Second, travel and transportation. Third, unsustainable utilization of natural resources. And fourth is increased demand for animal proteins. Now you have to select the correct answer using the codes given below. Code A saying 1, 3, and 4 only. B is saying 3 and 4 only. C is saying 1 and 2 only. And D is saying 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can write down your answers in the comment section and we will be telling you the answer in the next video. Till then, prepare for UPSC prelims and we will be seeing you in the next session. Bye bye. Have a nice day. Do like, share, and subscribe to Think IAS.